Well, he has to bowl that one again. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Good shot for a single. Well, he has to bowl that one again. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. Well, he has to bowl that one again. Well, he has to bowl that one again. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Beautiful bowling, hitting the right legs. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Good bowling, it beats them all, ends up. That was a moral victory for the bowler. He's very lucky to get away with that one. That's skillful bowling. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Muscle, a magnificent shot for four. That was a good ball and equally well played by the batsman. There's such a wonderful crowd in to watch their favourite players. Well, that's a massive six. Made a cracking sound at the bat. That was a brilliant shot. Perfectly executed. Looks like he enjoys space on the ball. Looks more confident when there's space on the ball. Good bowling, it beats him all, ends up. Batsman losing his concentration there. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. Batsman losing his concentration there. Oh, that's picked up. and straight into the crowd for a six. Fantastic batting, that great execution. He's very lucky to get away with that one. That's skillful bowling. Batsman losing his concentration there. Oh, that's the beauty of a delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. Well, he has to bowl that one again. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Good shot for a single. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. Well, that's a massive six. Made a cracking sound of the bat. That was a brilliant shot. Perfectly executed. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It's also good for batting. Good bowling. It beats them all, ends up. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman for a maximum. That was a stunning shot. Well, the captain has decided taking the pace of the ball is a good way to go. And the batting power play comes to an end. Good shot for a single. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. That's high in the air. Well bowled, that's a jaffa. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. A long walk back to the pavilion, doesn't look happy at all. Bowler is fired up, looks good to get another scalp. Oh, that's a good connection for the batsman. That's what you call a long distance deposit. I tell you what, that shot looks even better in the replay. Lovely timing. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. In the air. Turned away for a single. I tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on the pitch. Beautiful bowling, hitting the right legs.
In position and ready.
Spinner back, I think that's a good move. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. That was a moral victory for the bowler. That's gone high. Good shot for a single. Turned away for a single. Very good running between the wickets. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. Up in the air. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. That's high in the air. Squeeze a single there, good running. That's a quick throw, right on top of the stumps. Spinner back, I think that's a good move. Well, that's a six. The power is extraordinary.
पॉइंट जरा ये जरा मार पीछे जरा जरा शहर डाल बॉल में.
That's fiery from the bowler. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Good shot for a single. That's a quick throw, right on top of the stumps. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. That is glorious. Perfect timing and placement. That was a good ball and equally well played by the batsman. It looks in good batting form. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. That was a stunning shot. In the air, high on the bat, and it's a good wicket for the bowler. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Couldn't time the ball well enough and picks up the fielder.